Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on.
I'll throw it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
It's right. No, we changed it.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Henderson. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Cowboy Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Hurt. Rig alert. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Get it. Ready.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, crash. 76 up there. Street. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. First down, here's Lamar. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, you're going to make a defense pay.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens picked up the fumble and ran it home. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. See bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I think she's mad. Watching, do it.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. 19 tight. 18 Rattler.
He's going to throw this one. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes in that position in this league, big plays follow.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And a Raven first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this down to the 34. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson throwing here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Running back motions right. On 1st down, Jackson. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit up!
Jackson keeping it himself. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Jackson to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Jet 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Caught on the comeback route. No one's around him. He's got space. Racing down the left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. On the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Return it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stack.
Handoff now out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This is the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Hey, Alpha, c'est what? C'est what? Allez! Allez, ça! Middle.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jair Brown has it! And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. Play action. Here's Jackson.
The pass. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Tackle back at the 26-yard line.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Setting him on the dive. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. He goes to the hurry up here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Answer on. No.
Motioning left is their running back. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
180. Sit on.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Going deep down the near sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Called in by Olave, left side. Solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
The design pushing for the end zone. And